Hey, you call me all friendly, telling me how much you miss me. That's funny, I guess you've heard my songs. Well, I'm too busy for your business. Go find a girl. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to another session that is called Buy One, Get One Free. Today we are going to start with Unit 11, page 106 to page 109. I wanted you to try to be relaxed. We are going to start a new topic today as the objectives mentioned. I'm going to later in a minute, but I wanted you practice before present perfect and simple past in a website online that is called Ego for You. Do you remember that? At the end of the presentation, I will give you some tips to try to practice at home because, as you know, it's not enough, guys. Okay, the objectives from this lesson is that, or from this lesson, is students will be introduced to conditional type 1. Probably you have checked this conditional type 1 before, but in this lesson particularly, we are going to try to understand it and practice. You will be able to identify and understand the use of it. In the next part, I want to try to practice with me. If you use this perfume, let's going to check the possibilities. You will feel better. You won't feel lonely. You will have a date. You will have a girlfriend or boyfriend. You will smell like a superstar. And you will look amazing. In these 6 possibilities, you are going to try to condition if you use, if you do something, if you speak like this, if. Remember that if is a condition. And every word that you can can you see that is if is a condition. If you use this perfume, you will have more friends, or you will be popular, etc., etc. That happens. Look at my perfume. That happens with conditional type 1. This conditional type 1 refers to talk about possibilities in the present or in the future. Possibilities, guys. For example, if you don't study, you won't understand the topic, okay? It's a possibility. That is called conditional type 1. Now, in the next part, I wanted you to try to understand that the conditional type 1 has a grammar. And this grammar is not difficult, but you have to understand before memorize it. Remember, I don't want that you memorize everything. I want that you understand. We are going to check that conditional type 1. We have structure, usage, and examples. In structure, you have if. If plus simple present and simple future. I will explain it later on. The use to talk about possibilities in the present or in the future, as I explained before. Okay? Examples. If it rains, I will stay at home. If I wake up late, I will miss the bus. This is a possibility, guys. If. Si que. The grammar is very, very, very important. If, and you need a subject. If, she, he, they, etc. And you need the verb in simple present. It's very important to notice that you have to use a comma. The comma is really important because the structure is made of 2 parts. The first part, you use if, subject, and simple present. In the other part of the grammar, you need subject, will, and infinitive verb. Let me give you an example. Look, If I don't study, I won't pass the exam. If you see, you have if, I is the subject, and simple present is don't. In this case, it's negative, okay? Could be if she doesn't or if he doesn't, okay? Study. In the other side, you have to use a comma because you are going to give the possibility. I won't pass the exam. Again, you need a subject, the will in negative in this case of the sentence, and the verb in infinitive. It means that the verb infinitive, you don't have to change it, okay? Because you have a will. If she does exercise, she will feel better. If she, again, if plus subject plus simple present, comma, she, subject, will, feel is the verb in infinitive. Now, you can swap it. You can change if or will, but you cannot mix the tenses. What are you supposed to do? Okay, look, I didn't start with if. I start with the other part of the grammar. And it's valid, it's okay. You use car, will, in this case I wanted to use the negative, car won't be happy if, now I continue with if you take his belongings. Belongings means his or her stuff. Next one, she will be grounded if she won't arrive at home. We start with the will side. You can start with if side or with the will side, but you have to be very careful. You have to follow the rule. Okay, you cannot mix if and will together, never. Or you use if or you use will. So in this part, I use will. She will be grounded if, now in the other side, if she won't arrive at home. Okay, we need to understand this, guys, because I need that you pay attention and practice. Today I'm introducing this topic, but in the next session we are going to practice, and I'm going to give you a link to practice online. This is very, very important. You know that we check during classes, we check this website that is called Ego for You, that is really cool, and you can practice online, and you can have your score, and you can have your comments about what did you wrong, and etc. So we need to practice. Now, important. According to the text, it says we are going to talk about advertisement. What is advertisement, guys? Yes, when you are driving to home or when you are driving to anywhere and when you are checking your cell phone, you have advertisements everywhere about food, about clothes, about shoes, about restaurants, etc., etc. Like Coca-Cola is one of the better, oh no, one of the best advertisements, so better than Pepsi advertisements that I know, okay? Or Pepsi, I don't know. But you have to check that companies, not profit organizations, and others use advertisement to try to convince people, especially you, teenagers, to act in a certain way. For example, to buy something, to vote in an election, etc. To have a superstar or to follow, I don't know, someone important. There are advertisements in every type media, including magazines, the internet, TV, and radio. The first advertisements were in London newspapers in the 7th century, and within a century a flourishing industry had been born. Although advertisement agencies didn't become involved in creating refined products until the 1920s, I wanted to show you some advertisements that I found that are really, really interesting, guys. Look, for example, this one. This is about an advertisement about aspirin, like in 1950s. This one about this woman that says, men wouldn't look at me when I was skinny. Okay? But this is, since I gained 10 pounds, como 5 kilos, this new easy way, I have all the dates I want. Okay? This advertisement in that period of time. Okay, Vaseline is a hair cream.
And Coca-Cola is one of the oldest advertisements that we know. Chocolate, Hershey baking chocolate. Okay, so we have many advertisements, and I would like that you know. Now we are going to continue with book. Okay, let's go with the book, right? Hi guys, welcome back. We are going to start with Unit 11 that is called Buy One Get One Free. Today we're going to talk about advertisement. If you don't know what is advertisement, don't worry, we will check it later on. And we are going to start with an exercise about an audio that is really simple, but you have to be very careful and pay attention. It says, listen to 4 advertisements. What product is each advertisement selling? Number the picture 1 to 4. Be careful because 1 is extra. Here in this exercise, I'm going to, after we have listened the audio, I will explain you what is advertisement, but you have to help me, okay? Now, please pay attention.
Unit 11. Buy one, get one free. Track 2-34. 1.
Made of 100% natural mineral salts, Mystic is the world's leading natural mineral deodorant. This powerful deodorant absorbs moisture and helps fight body odor, keeping you fresh all day long. For a limited time only, if you buy 1 Mystic deodorant stick, you'll get 1 free.
2. The best way to get the vitamins and minerals we need is by eating a balanced diet. But sometimes our busy lifestyles can get in the way. That's where Bivita's wide range of multivitamins can help. For more information, visit our website. If you visit the website, you can also ask for a free sample. 3.
If you're tired of dull, dry, and lifeless hair, then Promise Clarifying Shampoo will help you out. With its deep cleansing formula, Promise will give you a fuller and fresher look. Clinically proven to make your hair 80% stronger if used daily, this is one shampoo your hair will find hard to live without.
4.
The new fresh mint flavor of Smile mouthwash is refreshing and gentle. It has no artificial sweeteners or chemicals. Regular use of Smile mouthwash provides complete protection against cavity formation and helps to reduce tooth decay. Do your teeth a favor and switch to Smile today.
Did you have any trouble with the audio, guys? Okay. So according to the reading, we are going to start with the number with shampoo. Shampoo is number? Excellent. Number 3. I'm going to write just right here in order to have a better image. And mouthwash. Mouthwash, you know what's mouthwash, right? We have Listerine, we have Colgate, we have many mouthwash. So it's number? Excellent. Number 4. Deodorant? What is deodorant? Yes. So it's number 1. Excellent. Vitamins or toothpaste? Which did you hear? Yes, vitamins is number 2. Yes, toothpaste is not mentioned in the audio. Okay, so if you have to listen one more time, but at this time you can pause the video and go with the audio and listen it as many times do you want. Okay, according to the listening, it says if you buy 1, you will 1 pay 50 or get 1 other free. Come on, guys. Yes, exactly. Get 1 free. So bargain. Number 2. If you visit the website, you can ask for a free sample or see videos of the product. Here, I'm met with my hair, guys. So it says, ask for a free sample? Yes, ask for a free sample. Sometimes many companies, if you sign into their websites, you can have free samples of many products. Number 3, if you use it every day, your hair will be stronger and straight hair. This is straight hair. This is not curly, it's not blonde, it's straight. I'm sorry, curvy. Curvy is when it's like this. Curly is when it's like this. So my hair is straight. So according to the audio, is exactly stronger. 4, if you use it, it will kill bacteria or reduce tooth decay. Yes, reduce tooth decay. So, look, now tell me what is advertisement with your own words, because all that you hear was advertisement. Which is, or what is advertisement? Yes, advertisement is that when you try to engage people to sell your product, you have to show videos, you have to do websites, you have to do all the things or tools that you can design or apply to hook people to buy your product. That is advertisement. Well done. Now, let's continue with the next exercise, guys. That is in the next page. Let me go to page 108, and this page you are going to pay attention because we have an interesting audio. Okay, before to start, I want that you check this real English as always in class. You have what a bargain. What is a what a bargain? Yes, bargain is when you want to shop something and you see that it's really, really, really cheap. Okay, they say, what a bargain. Okay, or they give you an extra product for that, or you see that is really that at the beginning was really expensive and then it's really cheap. There's a bargain. Okay. Liverpool sometimes cool bargains, especially in January. Okay, let's go to listen the audio. Please pay attention. If you have any problem, remember that you can write me in Google Classroom for any question or doubt that you may have. Okay, so here we go.
Unit 11, Track 2-35.
Have you ever tried this shampoo before?
No, I've never even heard of it.
It says your hair will be much shinier if you use it for just 1 week.
I don't know.
It also says if you buy 1 bottle, you'll get another one free. What a bargain! I'm going to get it.
So, how do you like your new shampoo?
I think I'll stick to my old brand.
Okay, guys, now we have listened the audio. We are going to continue with this exercise. Okay, guys, we are going to continue with the audio, but before I want that you try to perform this conversation as we used to do in class. Okay, so it says, have you tried this shampoo before? No, I have never even heard of it. It says your hair will be much shinier if you use it for just 1 week. I don't know. It also says if you buy 1 bottle, you will get another one free. What a bargain! I'm going to get it. And then, so how do you look with your new shampoo? I think I'll stick to my old brand. That's funny. That usually happens when you change to another shampoo, another product, beauty product. Okay, guys, I want that you just point some interesting things in this conversation. Remember that you don't have to stick to the grammar in each unit. Everything is a process and everything is like a puzzle that you're going to put the pieces together. What I'm saying, this conversation has present perfect references. And not because you will check present perfect in another unit, it means that we are not going to see it again. It's a language, guys, a complete language, and you have to put all the pieces together. So it says, have you tried? Here you have present perfect. Look, have you ever tried? Okay, so dice, no, I have never even heard. Okay, present perfect again. But here you have if, guys. You have if and you have will. Remember that I told you that you can start with will and you can start with if. Okay, but you have to be very careful with that. So if you are going to start with if, you have to use the verb in simple present. if you start with will, you have to use the verb in infinitive, just like this. Look. One more time. We have here if, and you have will here. So we have to be very careful with that. Look at the grammar chart. It says, remember that will or conditional type 1, especially type is conditional type 1, is used for used for results, okay? It's for prediction. So if you, okay, if you use this shampoo, your hair will be shinier. If you use this shampoo, you won't need conditioner. You can save money if you buy two. Possibilities, guys. Possibilities with if. If you don't buy this today, you will regret it. If you don't buy it today, you won't be able to buy it later. So the possibility is that if you don't buy, probably you will miss the chance, or you will find it more expensive or cheaper, who knows. In the next one, you have, if you buy 3, will I get a discount? Yes, you will. No, you won't. What will you do if the store is closed? Again, in conditional type 1, you can start with if, just like here, or you can start with will. Okay, we will check it out later on, but don't worry, we need to go step by step. But the thing is that I wanted to practice together with this, but we are going to do it online. I'll explain you in a moment. Now, let's continue with the next exercise. It will be almost our last exercise. So it says match the two parts to complete the sentences. Here you have to be very careful. I want that you read before to answer. 5 seconds to read it, okay? Let's go. Okay, here we go. If you read the ad carefully, yes, letter D. Yes, we are going to go, let me go. 2, if you turn off the ad blocker, yes, you won't see any ads. Yes, it's when you are on internet and sometimes there are appearing many ads. Just you block it and you won't see ads anymore. 3, if you fill in this survey. What is survey, teacher? Survey is a brief questionnaire about personal interests. For example, do you like Netflix? And you have yes or no. Yeah, just tick yes. And how often do you watch Netflix? The possibilities are 2 times a week, 3 times a week, more than 6 times a week. I don't know. This is a survey. It's a small, brief questionnaire. If you fill in this survey, you can find some great deals, or will enter your name in the prize draw. Yes, excellent. And if you shop in different stores, yes, you can find some great deals. Okay, many options. Now, finally, in the next exercise, we are going to try to unscramble the words, because I'm not going to play the listening, because we can do this together. Just please remember that you don't have to start with if all the sentences, but here necessary that you can start with if to have a guidance. Okay, just going to start. You know that is kind of slow. So the number 1, we start with what, guys? If what? If, come on, tell me. If you like to sing, yes, very well. If you like to sing, okay, you will want to listen this, yes. We'll want to listen this. Number 2, how do we start number 2, guys? If, muy bien. If what? You have here, I'm sorry because you can scroll it pretty fast. If, do you remember that you can use your notebook to make some notes, or your student book, or your workbook, because next class we are going to have homework, okay? So if you like to have fun, If you like to have fun, comma, this will keep you busy for hours. This will sorry, keep you busy for hours. Okay. Number 3, and if you call in the next 5 minutes, and if you call in the next 5 minutes, what will happen? Guys, come on, there won't be any exactly. There, let me go scroll down. There won't be any shipping or handling charges. The last one, that is really common. If they have happened, if you call right now, what you no, we, if you call right now, we will include an extra shower microphone. Who would like to have a microphone for a shower? Okay, so let's go to check answers. Excellent, guys, we have done it. Perfect. Yes. So don't forget to continue with your workbook. Okay, I'm going to give you the homework for this part. That would be, I'm sorry because I didn't attach to the presentation, but you are going to start with the two first pages from unit 11 from your workbook. Okay, we will check it with the teacher Andrea and teacher Sonny in the next video. Okay, let's go into practice online. Okay, ready? Guys, let's go into practice online, and page that I mentioned before is called Ego for You. Probably you have heard about it because some of my student class practice with it. Yes, this Ego for You is the first option that the Google gives to you. Here is in the first part. You can see just right here. Just click on it, and you're going to have this web page. You're going to focus on grammar because we need to practice some grammar, but you have vocabulary, study tips, tests, etc. And grammar, you are going to go scroll it down, and you will check many tenses that sometimes are really difficult for you and you need to practice. And you have a tag that says confusing tenses that you can practice. For example, simple past and present perfect that I want that you practice, guys. This is one of those that I want that you practice online. But now I'm going to show you the if clauses. This is called if clauses. And you are going to go with the part that says simple present will future because it's type 1 because we have many types. Yes. And you're going to click on it. And then it will show you some advertisement that we checked before. But now I want that you go and practice. You have the grammar at the top if you want to check it one more time. And let me show you. For example, number 1 says, if Caroline and Sue, and you have the possible options, prepare, so will prepare. I will choose prepare because Caroline and Sue, there are 2 people, that's why it's plural. Phil, you have if. And in one side, look, you have if, but we want to, in the other side, use exactly will. So, will decorate. And then you go on and go on. And finally, you are going to check your answers. Just I want to show you how it's going to mark your answers. So if the answers are correct, they are going to put it in green. But if they are wrong, they are going to put it in red. And they will add you at a bubble speech here that you will check, and it says use simple present and if clause as the subject. They give you an explanation about why it was wrong. So this is really important that you practice. Yes, and you have many tests. You just can do this one. You can go back, and you have many. You have, I guess, you have 2. Let me show you. Yes, you have exercise 2. Yes, so you can start with this one. They give you some examples, they give you the use, and they give you the grammar, okay? That is really cool that you start practicing it, guys, okay? See you next class. Have a nice day, guys. Take care.